anyone just prefers lower body fat people because they're more beautiful, because they're more angled with their bones and they just look, for some reason, more beautiful, more appealing to the eye. And this is one of my biggest realizations ever, that no matter what, you have to maintain a low body fat percentage. And if you're bulking, like I bulked for 2 seasons now, I call it my final bulk because it's the last time I gained more than about 5 kilograms within a couple of months or half a year. So when you bulk, you lose this appeal, you lose the beauty. You gain fat in places that, they're not that obvious, like your face. It gains some fat and it just becomes, in some way, you become less desirable and you become, in my opinion and in my experience, first you become like a friend instead of like an attractive guy, and then you become invisible. And so it can be used as a tool. For me, I used it as a tool in the city of Page, where I was staying for a year studying, and I really wanted to lock in with business, and there were a lot of beautiful girls there, to be honest. And yeah, I just bulked. I just bulked the fuck up, like 17% body fat. 17.6, I think I was at my biggest, because we actually had this measuring machine, so I could measure it a couple of times in a year. And yeah, women, especially like people you would want to date, they just don't even notice you. Like, you're invisible to them at that point. If you're above 15%, no matter what body type you are, because you have these different body types. You have the mesomorph, you have the endomorph. Like, if you're an athletic dude who burns a lot of calories and cannot really easily gain muscle like I am, you need to maintain like super low body fat, around 10% or even lower, right? But if you're like a bulky, like bearish guy, you look like a bull, or you look like a bear. I don't know how to describe this the best. It's usually more shorter guys that are like this, and it's like you just look at the guy and it's like, okay, that guy's powerful. He's got some width to him. He's got some strength to him. And yeah, I think those guys need to be below 15%, even though fat doesn't look that bad on them. Doesn't matter. You have to maintain a body, or else everybody will see immediately that you're out of shape. And even if you are just a couple percent off, like 17, as I said, 70% body fat, man, I just become invisible to these women. And look, I'm 6'2". Like, it's not even that I'm bad looking, it's like, it doesn't matter if I'm low body fat. And if you're low body fat, you will see this as well. You're a magnet to the chicks. Like, everybody just turns their head. I remember this summer I was just taking a walk on the river on the coast, how you say, the shore of the river Danube here in Budapest. And there was this quite attractive girl. She was riding her bike in the bike lane, and her neck broke almost. Like, she was trying to just look at me for a bit longer. It was such a weird situation, but this is just an example to explain to you like how it actually feels when you are lower percentage body fat. And obviously, guys, it's not enough to be just low body fat percentage. It's not just enough to diet and then get away with it. If you actually want to look good, you do have to train, and you do have to take your training very seriously. Get those abs, get those biceps, shoulders popping, and that's how you do it. Because trust me, I had one cut where I didn't train. I was sick during most of the cut and still went ahead with it for some reason. And yeah, the abs just didn't pop. It just wasn't the same. So, but the attraction is still there. It's just, there's no better feeling than when the clothes come off and the girl's like, oh, okay, you got some stuff down there, don't you? So yeah, guys, this is the biggest rat pill. I mean, it's not a rat pill, but I'm saying not in a masochistic way. I'm saying in like in the Matrix movie, right? It's like either a red pill. You take the red pill and you see the truth. You cut down to 15% body fat. You will understand female nature a lot better after that. Or below 15%. I mean, if you're an athletic guy or you're a bit of a skinnier frame, you need to go below 12%, maybe even 10%, depending on how much muscle you have. I remember the first summer I was accidentally cutting because I had this stomach infection and I just couldn't eat for days. And when I got out and I went to this resort, it was just completely, it's a different, I'm telling you, it's a different life. You are literally a different character when you have less fat on your body. It is it's very natural to treat better looking people with more kindness, with more generosity. And if you are lower percent in body fat, it is gonna show. You are gonna look more beautiful because your bones will pop better. Your face will be a lot more angled. And look, if you add training on top of that, wow, you're on another level. Because look, 99% of guys, they don't know what they're eating. They're not counting their calories at all, which, I mean, it's super easy to do. Takes like 5 minutes a day, but they just don't do it. And they can't be bothered. They just can't be bothered to get used to the action of actually remembering what you put in your mouth, and then like once or twice a day you catch up on your little mobile app and you just put it in. They literally have all the technology that they need to become so much better than their fathers and their grandfathers. Yet instead of using these technologies to, for example, count their calories or track their habits or whatever, they use it to scroll TikTok. They use it to scroll Instagram, and you know, and then they come to me like, hey bro, like, oh, can I fix my life somehow? And then, you know, if they just don't have the drive to even follow through, like, come on guys. Like, it's like you literally have the device you need to change your life, and it is changing your life for the worse at this moment. Like, it's so easy. Just learn how to count your calories, right? You don't even have to worry about the macros. You don't have to worry about how much protein you eat and stuff like that. Just wing it. Count the calories. Do some basic workout. That's like, you know, the workout I did, like, you'll see this summer how my body actually looks, but because I'm peak bulk right now. Anyway, enough with the excuses, right? I'm using like the most basic gym workout ever. Like, imagine I search on Google like gym workout for beginners 2 years ago, and I never even bothered to look for a different workout because I just used that workout and I modified it to add like whatever I was lacking. Like, I did some shoulders, I did some triceps, some cardio, right? I did not research it in detail. I did not look at, oh, how many reps, how many sets. No, whatever feels good, and it really, really works. Not because my workout is perfect. You know, if a personal trainer would look at it, he would probably laugh at me and just give me a better one. But it doesn't matter that my workout's shit or not, because I work out consistently, and that's so much more important. And also, what's even more important than a consistent workout routine is diet, because you can't out train a bad diet. No matter how good your stuff is, no matter how much money you spend on your personal trainer, if you're not counting what you're putting in your mouth, you're fucked. Like, you're not gonna get to your dream physique, and you're not gonna be able to, you know, reach below 10% body fat and really unlock the effect of just having a more abundant life, more abundant of girls. Like, I remember I was shopping, some old lady came to me, started giving me coupons for no reason. I think I had like my shirt got stuck or my t-shirt got stuck on something, and she might have thought I was poor or something because it was like the middle of summer, you know. And yeah, just honestly, the female attention is great, but it's more than just female attention. Like, everybody respects you a lot more when you're low body fat. And so this is the biggest red pill that you can actually test out for yourself. Go on a 6-week diet in March, or even now in January. You can do this because it actually doesn't matter how much clothes cover your body. Your face will always show your body fat and how you're doing in that regard. Go on a 6-week diet, cut down to 10 to 15% body fat, depending on your body type. As I said, if you're a bit more of a bearish guy, you have a lot of strength and you're probably not that tall, you're going to be, maybe around 15%. But if you're like skinny fat right now, dude, you have some free easy gains to unlock just by cutting that fat out. Like, this is the time to do it. It's a super easy experiment. And you will see that it works, and you will see that you get more female attention, and so you will remember it. And when May comes around or April comes around, you will do it again, and you'll have the best summer of your life because of it. So take my advice and enjoy your life, guys. So I hope that your 2026 will go really, really well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Coach Nick signing out.